The 9mm handgun market keeps on expanding this 2024, and just recently, I have seen new entries that are worth checking out. Definitely this segment is getting stacked. Hey, this is your boy Ted from Line 45, and today I will be introducing some of the latest 9mm pistols in 2024 that you seriously need to see and try because of their inherent potential to become bangers. But first, let me do this quick plug. Hit the like and subscribe button. You can see all those buttons below this video. I know it feels like a hassle, but those simple clicks mean a lot for my channel. Now, let's get back to the good stuff. Heckler & Koch CC9. It has been a while since we have seen a new handgun from H&K, let alone a micro-compact 9mm pistol. It's a striker-fired, polymer-framed handgun and is touted as a 1.5 stack unit, which means that its flush-fit mag holds up to 10+1 rounds, while the extended magazine has a 12+1 capacity. This is already a modern platform. Unlike the old Heckler & Koch pistols, this one ships with an optics cut on its slide. In particular, it's compatible with the RMSC 407K footprint. If you wish to run the handgun without a red dot, then you can simply rely on its blacked-out serrated rear sight and tritium front sight. It's a standard sight setup, though, but one that works really well in making precise aims. Interestingly, it has a degree of modularity thanks to its interchangeable backstraps. Moreover, it comes with features that aren't present in the majority of its rivals, such as an ambidextrous mag release, a mirrored ambidextrous slide stop catch, and a rugged DLC finish. You can also field strip and disassemble this pistol without the need for you to pull its trigger. As I mentioned, this is a micro-compact gun and has a comparable size to the likes of the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus, Springfield Armory Hellcat, and SIG P365. It's around 6 inches long and has a flush-fit mag. It should be more or less 4.5 inches tall. This means that the gun is extremely concealable. Moreover, its narrow body should prevent the gun from printing onto your clothes needlessly. I also saw the video released by Heckler & Koch on how the company tested the CC9. Basically, the gunmaker torture tested the gun, but it remained functional even when exposed to dirt, grime, and extreme temperatures. So yes, this little pistol is built like a tank. Koenig Meet MC9L, MC9LS Micro. Koenig is a hot name these days because of the combat pistol, which was developed together with Terran Tactical. But it's not the only new handgun that you need to see from the Turkish gunmaker. Just this October 2024, the company introduced the updated models of the MC9 Meet. Specifically, we have the Meet MC9L and MC9LS. Don't get confused, though, as these two guns are just practically the same. The LS, however, has a slightly longer slide, but the difference is only half an inch. The L on their names doesn't stand as losers. Basically, the L may mean longer, as the MC9L is 6.27 inches long, while the MC9LS is 6.75 inches long. Notably, the original MC9 is only 6 inches long. The MC9L has a 3.8-inch long barrel and weighs about 22 ounces with an empty mag, while the MC9LS houses a 3.64-inch barrel and tips the scale at roughly 24 ounces with an unloaded clip. These two guns are using the new 17-round mags of Koenig, but keep in mind that these guns are reverse compatible with the company's legacy magazines. Regardless, these pistols have a higher capacity than the standard MC9 Meet pistols, and with the added length of the gun, shooters should get more real estate for grip. These are Koenig pistols, so expect that they offer a whole lot of value for their price tag. Each of these guns will be shipped in a dedicated hard case, along with a number of goodies, such as multiple backstraps, inside the waistband holster, speed loader, and pinky rest. For the price of $500 or less, these new Meet guns are just giving. Sig Sauer P365 Fuse. Sig Sauer told us that the P365 Fuse marries concealment and capability, which is quite understandable, given that the gun is carry-sized but has a full-size capacity. And oh, I am talking about an extended mag that holds 21 rounds. Yes, that's 21 rounds in a concealed carry gun. At the same time, the P365 sports all the essentials you would want from a concealed carry pistol, such as a flat-faced trigger and a removable magazine. In fact, it's even fitted with an LXG grip module and ships with interchangeable backstraps so that anyone can customize the fit of this pistol. Of course, its slide is already cut for optics, with compatibility for RMSC footprint red dots, while the Dawson precision fiber optic front and blacked-out rear sights are structured in a way they can easily co-witness. But hey, there are different iron sights for the P365 fuse, so just pick one you like. The DLC-finished 4.3-inch carbon steel barrel is definitely longer than the original P365. It's even longer than the barrel installed in the X-Macro Takeops or P365XL, making the P365 fuse the longest model of the P365. I guess it's no longer appropriate to call it a micro-compact pistol. Nevertheless, it's safe to say that the P365 fuse didn't lose its concealability. It's only 7.2 inches long and 5.1 inches tall when fitted with its flush-fit mag. And here's the thing. The P365 fuse is still slim and relatively light at 23 ounces, so I don't really mind using it as my primary gun. Kimber CDS-9. Kimber dropped the bomb this October by introducing the all-new CDS-9. Basically, this new lineup is an extension to the popular Micro 1911 platform, which the Alaskan gunmaker launched in 2016. As far as I know, the Micro 1911 is based on the Micro Covert of Kimber, which is chambered in 380 ACP. The predecessors of the CDS-9 are good. They are actually hammer-fired instead of striker-fired and have a slim assembly, so they're really easy to carry and conceal without printing. However, they are quite limited because they're all single-stack guns. Their capacity tends to play around 6 or 7 rounds and nothing more. The new Kimber CDS-9 is essentially the answer to those restrictions. It's a Micro 1911, but it has new updates on its design. The frame has been revamped to meet the demands of modern gunners, but maintains the key features of the Micro 1911 pistols, such as its compact and slim profile. The CDS-9 is also an all-metal pistol that uses a hammer-fired mechanism, which should make it a recoilless and accurate EDC. Yes, this is a certified EDC. It's only 6.2 inches long and 5 inches tall, while its barrel is only 3.18 inches long. There's also the CDS-9 TFS, or Threaded for Suppression, which fits the CDS-9 pistol with a 1.228 TPI threaded barrel for fitting suppressors and muzzle devices. The double-stack nature of the CDS-9 allows it to fit 10, 13, and 15-round mags. That's a whole lot more than its predecessors. In terms of ergonomics, the CDS-9 is impressive, thanks to its fully ambidextrous control, accessory rail, and a direct-mount RMSC-compatible optic cut. It's a big deal as well that the new CDS-9 comes with G10 grip panels as standard. Meanwhile, the stainless steel slide and aluminum alloy frame give this pistol a nice heft. Plus, the Kim Pro 2 finish guarantees that the hardware of the gun is hard-wearing. Springfield Armory Echelon 4.5F Comp. The Echelon is a remarkable 9mm pistol, and ever since its introduction, the gun has become a hot seller in the duty market. Hence, it's not surprising for Springfield to bank to the Echelon and expand its lineup. In September 2024, Springfield unveiled a 4.5-inch barreled model of the Echelon, and this time, with the inclusion of an integral compensator. In particular, the Echelon 4.5F Comp features a single port, which you can see on the top of its slide and barrel. The setup is quite simple, but it's effective in redirecting the gas during a fire, effectively reducing its recoil and muzzle flip. Hence, there's a 100% certainty that the Echelon 4.5F Comp can run fast and can narrow split times with ease. I am also particularly impressed by its sight setup. With its front sight being positioned just at the back of its comp, the overall sight radius of the iron sights is slightly reduced. However, this doesn't ruin the sight picture of the gun, and in fact, makes it more seamless for uninterrupted means of acquiring the target. The rest of the gun is already what you expect from an Echelon pistol. Heck, it has the modular serialized fire control unit, or what Springfield calls the central operating group. It includes the variable interface system, which is just a cool way of saying that this pistol can directly mount a number of aftermarket red and green dots. By the way, the Echelon 4.5F Comp is 8 inches long, while the ported barrel is 4.5 inches long. But to my surprise, this thing only weighs 24 ounces when unloaded. It ships with 2 mags. One is a 17-rounder, while the extended mag contains 20 rounds. And with a flush-fit mag, the gun stands about 5.5 inches tall. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Just press all the buttons. Those little clicks are free, but they help the channel a lot. Stay sharp, stay safe, and remember, it's not just about the shot, it's about mastering the craft. Until next time, lock and load.